this is a sore subject for me. I have sort of a long history of failed kisses. Like I remember growing up, like when people started making out, like in my town in Massachusetts, it was in 7th grade. And I remember it like it was yesterday because I was shocked. I was like, people we know are just making out with other people we know? But how? You know, it seemed like an alien ritual with these two aliens just attach orifices all of a sudden. And I was like, I am not doing that. And collectively, all the girls in my class were like, that is fine. You are not on the list. You're not exactly a first-round draft pick for our new activity. And I was like, perfect. Seems so gross to me, and it still does, kind of. Like, sometimes you hear these homophobic arguments from these guys who are like, I don't like it when I see two dudes making out in the street, and I feel that way about anyone. Like, making out, it's just sloppy. It's like watching a dog eat spaghetti. Yeah. That's how I make out. Is that right? Does anybody know if that's right? Okay, good. So, in 7th grade, I was like, I'm not gonna make out with anybody. And that was fine for a while, but increasingly it kind of divided the class into two distinct parts. There was like the make-out club and the non-make-out club, and these were informal organizations, of course. I mean, that would be sad if that were school sanctioned. Like, I call this meeting of the non-make-out club to order. First order of business, Nintendo. Second order of business, why doesn't anyone like us? Meeting adjourned. I don't know, it's a sad group and we were losing good guys by the day, and I feared that soon I would be the lone member of the non-makeout club. So I was like, I gotta try to get into the makeout club, but it was a very intangible goal. I didn't really talk to a lot of girls. I mean, there was one girl who sat in front of me in class named Lisa Bizzetti who I had a huge crush on, but she was way out of my league. Like, she had many suitors. She had, the rest of the show is in Old English. She doth had many suitors. She had many, admirers, and there were 3 of us, really, and I was in 3rd place in all the trade publications, but I had one advantage over these other guys, which is she had to talk to me on the phone every night about homework, thanks to alphabetical order. Bizzetti, Birbiglia. And one time I said something on the phone that made her laugh, and I was like, oh, this is great. Like, I gotta do that more. And one time we were on the phone, and she was laughing so hard, and I remember so well, because she goes, Mike, you gotta stop. I'm gonna pee myself. And I was like, wow. This was the closest I'd ever come to a vagina. So I spent the next 15 years trying to get Lisa Bizzetti to pee. And that's how I ended up here.